What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we're back for another betting NFL week, guys. It is week 3. Let's get a hold of this NFL season, guys. The first 2 weeks have been kind of rocky. We've been trying to figure out these games. A lot of upsets have been happening recently. Like, a lot of people have been thinking teams are going to be a lot worse than they really are, and they've been coming out and upsetting some teams this past week. So hopefully we get a hang over this NFL season. So let's get right into this week 3 bets, guys. It's going to be the first bet of the day. It's going to be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to have 2 different bets in this game. The first bet of this game is going to be, I'm going to be taking the Packers money line. I do think the Packers have a better squad. I know Jordan Love is not playing, but I do think Malik Willis is on the same level as Will Levis. I don't think Will Levis is that great of a quarterback, and honestly, Malik Willis is not that great of a quarterback, but I think the all-around team with the Green Bay Packers are just going to be a lot better. They have a way better running game with Josh Jacobs. They have a better defense. They have a better offensive line. They just have a way better team. Maybe besides the quarterback, Malik Willis might be a little bit worse than Will Levis, but it's not that big of a gap between them, and the Packers just have a better squad. I know Tennessee's playing at home. They're 0-2, and I didn't think they were going to win a game this season. I thought they were going to win like maybe 1 or 2 games all season. So yeah, guys, give me the Packers on the money line of this game. They're plus 110. I think the Packers are going to go into Tennessee and win this game. So give me Packers on the money line. And also, guys, another bet I'm going to be making in this game, I'm going to be taking Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown. I think this is the perfect game for the Packers to be running the ball. The Packers get the ball down to the 5-yard line into the red zone, and Josh Jacobs just run that in and bulldoze into the end zone. So yeah, guys, those are my 2 bets for this game, guys. It's going to be Packers money line, and I'm going to be hopping on Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown score. All right, guys, getting into this next game, I'm going to be having a player prop in this game. I'm going to be adding the Buccaneers to a 2-leg parlay. I will show you guys who I'm going to be parlaying the Buccaneers with today, but let me let you guys know the player prop I'm going to be going with the Buccaneers in the Broncos game. Oh, I just barely noticed, guys. It says Buccaneers. You guys see that? Buccaneers. I'm out here making the graphic, making the video. I didn't even look at it. I just looked at the bottom. It says Denver Broncos, but then you go right on up, it says Buccaneers versus the Buccaneers. Whoa, that's a different team. But all right, guys, like I said, I'm going to be taking Baker Mayfield over 1.5 touchdowns in this game. Passing touchdowns, guys. I think Baker Mayfield's going to go out there. Mike Evans going to catch 1. Godwin might get 1. Mike Evans might even catch 2. I just think Baker Mayfield's been on fire recently. I think especially when he goes against these Broncos, I think he's going to go out there, score about 27, 28 points. I think 2 of those are going to be touchdowns. 2 of them are going to be thrown by Baker Mayfield, and Baker Mayfield's going to keep his fire and sleeping MVP season going. People are sleeping on Baker Mayfield. This guy might be putting up an MVP type season this year. You never know. But yeah, guys, give me Baker Mayfield over 1.5 passing touchdowns in this game. All right, guys, in this game, it's going to be the Cleveland Browns taking the New York Giants. All right, guys, I might just sound crazy right here. I might sound crazy. I'm picking the New York Giants. I'm not going to bet their money line, but I am going to buy a couple points. I'm going to be taking the Giants plus 8.5. I think the Giants win outright. I think these clowns, I said clowns, Cleveland Browns. Yeah, that's exactly what I think of them, the clowns. But the Cleveland Browns, I think they're fake. I don't like this team. I think Deshaun Watson is at this point, is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. He's going up against Daniel Jones, who Jones hasn't been doing well either. But it's like, whose offense is worse? The Cleveland Browns, in my opinion, might have the worst entire offense in this whole NFL. So I know their defense is legit, but I don't think they're going to be scoring any points. I do think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I am going to be taking New York to win this game 17-13. I do think they're going to pull it off, but I'm going to be taking their points, guys. 6.5 points is way too much, honestly, in my opinion. And also, I'm going to be buying a couple points to just make it a little easier for myself. I'm going to be taking the 8.5. I'm going to be taking I'm going to be taking the New York Giants plus 8.5. I think they win this game outright as underdogs. I think the Cleveland Browns are going to be showing that they're fake in this game. And yeah, guys, give me the New York Giants on the plus 8.5 in this bet. All right, guys, let me just show you who I'm parlaying the Buccaneers with. I'm going to be parlaying the Buccaneers with the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to dominate that game. I think Miami's going to do very bad with Tua over there. I know they still have Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill as receivers, but I forgot his name. I can't even remember his name. That's how much of a low-level quarterback he is. I don't think he's going to be able to throw the ball to them. Like, you need a quarterback to be able to throw the ball. And Tua Tagovailoa being out, I think that's a big hit to them. And Seattle being at home, Seattle's been doing good recently. That defense has been playing really well under that new coach. So I expect that Seattle team to go out there and win this game and win this game dominantly, especially with their defense. So give me Tampa Bay parlayed with Seattle Seahawks, guys. Guys, in this game, it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. All right, guys, in this game, there's a lot of injuries. We got no Christian McCaffrey. We got no Deebo Samuel on the San Francisco side. And then the Rams, we got no Cooper Kupp and no Puka Nacua. So it's kind of like the main weapons for these teams are gone. But I'm going to be taking the Rams plus 8.5. I bought a couple points. I do think the Rams going to keep this within a touchdown. I bought it with an extra point over the touchdown just because, honestly, I like buying points, guys. There's a reason why these bookies make these lines. Sometimes these lines be hitting right on the half point, and if you buy the extra point, it'd be helping you out most times. So I'm taking the Rams plus 8.5, guys. This is a divisional game. It's going to be in LA. You cannot tell me the 49ers are going to go in here and blow out the Rams. I know the Rams have a lot of injuries. When I say a lot of injuries, I mean we have a lot of injuries. But it's still a divisional game. It is in Los Angeles. The Rams are going to keep this game close. I think this is going to be a very low-scoring game. I see this game coming out to a 21-17 49ers win, but give me the Rams still on the plus 8.5. The Rams are not going to go out there and get blown out at home, in my opinion, even with the injuries. The 49ers have injuries as well. We still have a good defense. They're going to have to run the ball because it's either Brock Purdy's going to have to throw the ball to Brandon Ayuk over and over again, or he's going to have to run the ball with Mason. And I feel like, I don't know if Mason's going to keep up that same pace. Like, I see his over-unders at 92 yards. That's a lot of yards, guys. Like, you're having a guy that is basically a backup running back to Christian McCaffrey sit at 91 yards. I know it's Kyle Shanahan's running offense, but that's a lot of yards for a guy. And honestly, I just think the Rams are going to keep this game close. Like I said, I think the 49ers are still going to win this game because the Rams have a lot of injuries, but give me the plus 8.5 on this one, guys. I do not think the Rams get blown out. And all right, guys, that is it for my Week 3 NFL bets. I will be back later on. I'm going to post a video for my, my Chiefs versus Atlanta game. I will be posting an individual video for that game later on before the game starts. So, all right, guys, those are my bets for the NFL week. I am out of here. Sorry, guys, I have soccer popping up here. If you guys watch, like I was going to say, go watch my soccer videos, like the video. If you guys are still here watching, like the video, subscribe to the page. Go check out my soccer videos, guys. We cash soccer all the time. We do MMA as well. We cash MMA all the time as well. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Subscribe to the page. Don't forget to comment. Leave a comment if you guys been making some money. And let me know what you guys are predicting for today. And all these games, let me guys know if you guys are going to be going against my bets or if you guys are going to be riding along with me. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow.